everyone, my name is Rachie the Real, and here you find out everything that you need to know. If you are new, welcome. We always love newcomers, and if you are OG, welcome back. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so I know you guys probably saw this topic. It's a juicy topic, okay? Probably controversial, but who cares? It needs to be discussed. So let's get into it. Okay, I'm sure you read the thumbnail and the title, and you're like, this is a good one. Who is to blame? Black men or black women? Okay, this is an ongoing controversial topic of who's to blame of our problems. Okay, so let's really dive into it and see who's to blame for the can't get right. I mean, you see this topic on social media, you see it through the shade room and everything else with everybody in their comments. Then we also get this same conversation when we are at our friends' game night. Okay, once everybody starts drinking, everybody has opinion about somebody. Okay, black men talk shit about black women talk shit about black men. So let's really get into who is to blame for the can't get right. Let's start with black men. Black men, we're gonna start with you. So we have heard your frustrations with us, okay? We have heard that we are argumentative, that we are not supportive, and we're gold diggers. And we have even heard to go so far as that we are unattractive. So let's talk about these things and let's really see what's going on. Are they true or are they false? I mean, something has to hold some truth to it. If all of these black men are having these experiences, they're stemming from somewhere. So let's start with argumentative. A lot of black men don't like to deal with black women because they say that we are argumentative and that we have nasty attitudes, and here we go, we're always the angry black woman. Now, can I agree with you fellas? Sadly, yes I can. You do see us always yelling and mad and just going in, right? This is something that we're kind of known for. And so you guys start to move to other races because you feel that you don't have that same interaction with them. But I just want to know something. Could it possibly be that when you move on to the other race, they're doing the same thing, but you just can't see it because it doesn't feel close to home? It's foreign. She looks foreign, right? She looks different. So you allow her to act in these certain ways because it's different. It's not the nagging that you hear from a black woman. It's more so about, right? Or then you just have like a white woman. It's like, oh my gosh, I just can't, right? It's a little bit different than you dealing with a black woman. It's like, nigga, you need to get your shit together. I'm tired of this. And then you guys would curl up in a cocoon. And I have to say, going on this feminine journey, I have definitely been like repulsed and just turtle shelling it up when I now see some black women just yelling at black men. It's just not a good look. But is it a good look for a Spanish woman to run around with a knife ready to cut you? Or for the Italian woman to be breaking dishes in front of you? I think this deals with something being foreign. So we allow and have more of a threshold when it comes to something that's different than ourselves. All right, let's get into the next one. So the next thing a lot of black men will say is black women are not supportive. So we don't support their dreams. We're not always there because if we are, it goes back to the first one. We're nagging about it. Now, I know you guys might think like, if I go out to that white woman, she'll understand my dreams and she'll help me get there. And same thing for the Latina and also for even an Asian or Indian woman. They seem to possess something that's a little bit more softer than a black woman, and the approach may seem a little bit softer. And this may be true. And I'm wondering too, with this status, is it because they're not dealing with black men on the daily? So they don't have those same aspirations and dreams of a black man to fulfill, and then it gets shot down. They had this one black man that they started to date because he thought that they looked so attractive, which black men, you guys are very attractive. And when you come in, and if you guys aren't all the way together, they allow it because it's something different. They're looking at the physical appearance. And I think that's the same for you guys as well. Something a little bit different. So they seem to be more supportive, because I know in reality that Black woman is very supportive and she will hold you down no matter what. Now, of course, nagging will starts to come in when she starts to feel that you're not doing what you need to do. But that's another subject. But yes, I can definitely see where you guys are coming from, and then why that can be an illusion as well. So let's get into the next one. The next thing is gold diggers. Black men love saying that Black women are gold diggers. And in reality, can we be? Yeah. Yes, we can. We can be after this man for his money, take us out for like a little dinner, and just have a little date and be gone. Throw the deuces up and just out of here, okay? So, can this be true? Yes. Sadly, yes. We can be gold diggers. But are other races of women not gold diggers? They are. That's the thing. They can be the ultimate gold diggers. And I think that this comes into a factor of Black men. I think you have to ask yourselves, are you just starting to think that Black women aren't worth your money? Are they not worth your time and your efforts to provide for them in a way that you should be providing for them? Is it okay for you to just stay at home, feet up, twiddling your toes, and just watching a game, and have her busting her ass to get everything done? Now, I'm not saying that this is all Black men. We know that you guys are out there working and providing, okay? But this is just also something to think about. When you have a Black woman and you feel that she's a gold digger, but she can be asking for the very exact same thing that that white woman or Latina or even a mixed girl or ethnic ambiguous woman can be asking for. But it seems as if the Black woman is in your pocket, where it seems as if for this other woman, you want to give to her because you want her to look good and feel good. Because why? That's something that's on your arm that's looking good, and you want to show her off and you want to be proud of it. So I think we have to ask ourselves, as Black men, do we not want to actually give to Black women and think that they're not worth our dollar? It's a question and a thing to ponder on. Next one. So the next one, the last one for Black men, I have definitely heard that they feel like Black women are not attractive, okay? It's a whole thing. Then we have the whole like skin color and colorism going on as well, okay? You have light skin, you have dark skin, do you have like the medium brown skin, and starts from the line, and the closer it gets to this way, Black men kind of start backing up and feeling like, hey, I don't know. And can this be true? Sure, it can be some unattractive Black women. Absolutely, I'm not going to disagree with you guys. But can it also be some unattractive white women and Latinas and Indians and Asians? Now, I'm not trying to put anybody down, but everybody has their thing that they look for and what they feel is attractive. So of course, it's going to be somebody out there that you think is not attractive. Everybody has their own opinion of how they feel about looks. So this can be true, yes. And I know sometimes too, the unattractiveness may come with Black women maybe not taking care of themselves or presenting themselves in a certain way. And this can be true as well. Going to the store with the bonnet on, going to the store with the scarf. I mean, that's not a good look. And it is something that we need to think about as Black women. Not to have that mindset of like, well, ain't nobody gonna see me, I'm just at the store. Whenever you step out, you should always look your best, because you just never know. And plus, it's for you. When you feel good on the inside, it illuminates on the outside. Sis, that could be your husband, okay? Now, obviously, Black men, you gotta love her when she is looking her worst, right? Because she's gonna see you looking like that as well. And I know you're not expecting her to just love you in your nasty, dirty drawers, and then you want her to be looking A1 every day, okay? So these are some things that we gotta start looking inward. But I get you guys. Those are some true things. But you also got the other side of the things that's kind of like equal. Because I definitely have seen some women from the other races gone out the house looking a mess and smelling a mess. So I think all of these factors just kind of go back to that other person is just foreign. So you're willing to allow more of them than you will of the people in your own backyard. All right, now let's get to Black women. Black women. Hey, y'all. So let's talk about the Black men, right? Because we talk shit about them every day. I mean, first of all, just with women and men, it's an ongoing thing of men ain't shit, all right? Which sometimes y'all not. And that can be, I know, kind of tough to hear for the men, but it can be true. So this is something now that we also need to really understand and dive deep into. Why aren't men shit? What's fueling them not to be shit? Like, right? So that's something that obviously they need to work on within themselves. But back to the main topic with Black women and Black men. So we all know Black women would say like, oh, Black men always cheating. They're out here not doing shit. I'm always providing. And they just want too much and they ain't giving nothing. So let's start with, they're all good ones. But let's start with not stepping up. I think we should start there, okay? So as Black women, we always feel like, the Black man not stepping up, he not providing, he out there cheating, this, that, and that, right? Which, this is true, okay? I mean, niggas can't be out there cheating. And you have a lot of Black women that are good women, and they fall into these categories of being in with Black men and they get cheated on. Or just also him not providing for her. And that can be hard. And like I said, these are true things that happen. But is it only for them? Will that white man not cheat on you? Or really? Because, I mean, we all know, even in Hollywood, white men are known to have that secretary and go on a business trips with her. We've all seen those movies, right? That's a stereotype. And sometimes stereotypes hold true. So we have to think about that. And do you think that that Asian man or that Latino man's not gonna cheat on you? Sis, he will, because they're still men. And I think we start to place like blame on ours because, once again, we are familiar with it. And most of the time, Black women are really sticking to Black men, more so than Black men sticking to Black women. So we kind of like, how many times, right? But we also have those good Black brothers that's out there that's not cheating on us and providing for us and really showing up and showing out. So kudos to y'all. I think we just have to do like how I said with the Black men. We just allow more from these other races because they're not in our own backyard. So the perception seems to be different. And that's something that we're assuming, right? Because perception is not always truth. And that's something we have to think about. So, next one. Black men don't protect Black women. Woo! Honey, now is this true? Yes. How many times have we been places and seen on TV Black men disrespecting Black women and just literally outright putting their hands on Black women and nobody else steps up? And it's like, what? Why do we have to be the ones to say something? We're the Black woman. Y'all supposed to be protecting us. This is true, fellas. Y'all are not stepping up and helping Black women. I mean, really, a real question is, when protesting is happening, why is it that Black women are out there on the front line standing strong and tall? Where the Black men at? Y'all supposed to be out there on that front line. we're supposed to be in the back. If we choose to go out there to help this cause physically, why are we the ones in the front line? We're not being protected. Usually the ones out in the front line get killed first. So let's think about that. But let's also go into just everyday life. I mean, something could be happening at the grocery store, at the liquor store, and some man can just really feel like he just all in her face just saying whatever. Black men would be like this. What? You don't hear how this man talking to her? You don't see how this is going on? You don't have nothing to say, brother? I mean, but I bet you in those other races, it's like, oh, excuse me, what's going on here? Hey, like, let's chill out with that. This is a woman. Haven't we heard white men say that? Haven't we heard other races say, this is a woman, why are you speaking to her like this? But yet everybody seems to feel that the black woman is open range, right? I mean, ladies, how many times have you been in the workspace or just out period and men have been like yelling in your face, threatening you, and just you start to feel, but you gotta step into that masculine energy to protect yourself because ain't nobody there to protect you. And you have to protect yourselves. This is not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. But have I seen black men stepping up to the plate and protecting black women? Yes. I mean, how many times have we seen throughout high school and now the girl that has, oh, these my brothers, this is the, like that protection that's just ongoing and following her. It's a beautiful thing. And I have seen in stores where a black man has definitely stepped up. We see it on social media and just in the news. Black men do step up. It's just that we have these 50-50 things, right? Still truth, but it's still this other side to the truth. Next one. Black men want us to do everything. I mean, Lord, you want us to be the strong black woman. You want us to be submissive. You want us to be there to cook your dinner. You want us to be there to be with the kids. You want us to look like a baddie 24/7. I mean, god damn. What are y'all doing? Okay? Because at this point, I'm not only bringing something to the table, I am the table, plus the chairs. What are you bringing? I think we all know what I want to say there. Okay? That is not going to be enough to cut it. And that's how we start to feel. And what do, ladies? We start nagging. We start saying, you ain't doing shit. Why you here? Bye. Okay? And like, then it's a ripple effect. And then it just goes down. Just goes down. And we tired of that. So, for that, black men, they do need to step it up. That is not a lie. That is not a lie. Because we start to see that they step it up for this other woman and this other race. So why won't they do that for us? Now, can we internalize this? Sure. I'm sure all of us have probably done that once before. But don't internalize it to where it hinders you. Internalize it as in you're looking inward and seeing from a person with an outside perspective, what does this culture do that my culture does not do? What does this woman do that I do not do? And I bet we start to see some things of, oh, when he's messing up, they not just degrading him. I mean, ladies, now, like, watching some of us just talk so nasty to black women. I mean, black men, which, hey, black women, that came out too because that's the thing, right? We talk so nasty to each other, black woman to black woman. And then we talk so nasty to black men. And then we wonder why we get called the angry black women. Because, I mean, let's be honest, we are angry. We are angry. We are upset. And we have every right to be. We are tired of stepping up and being that person on that pedestal where everybody looks to us, and we're tired. We're tired of going into work and having these struggles and looked at as like the enemy. Everywhere we go, we're public enemy number one. So we angry. We angry. And we hold that in. Then we get angry because we see that people from other races take what we do and are glorified from it. It's like everybody want to be the black woman, but nobody wants to be with the black woman. Let's think about that. All right, we had to have that little moment of silence. But seriously though, guys, like, we have to start looking inwards for these things, because there are black men that want to provide and will put you on that pedestal that you deserve to be on, right? Like, we have seen that. We have seen this beautiful black love. I mean, Oprah has a show on OWN, which is called Black Love. And it's beautiful couples on there. They talk about their struggles, they talk about the hardships, and they talk about their beautiful moments. Now, don't think that just because you're in a relationship that you're not about to have hard moments, because that white man and a Latino man is also going to give you those hard moments, okay? I mean, you're dealing with another person, so that's just inevitable. But these things that we have named that black women are tired of for black men, they are true. But then we also have the counter opposite as well. So guys, I bet now you're probably wondering, like, well, I mean, who is to blame for the can't get right? Let me tell you. We both are. Okay? We both are. I mean, we cannot not listen to black men when they share their frustrations about us, because it holds truth. We can't automatically get upset and just throw it in the trash and be like, well, I ain't doing that, and I don't understand. Ooh. Isn't that angry, nasty black woman coming out? It is. So we gotta, okay, a little truth to that. Okay. And then for black men, when you hear black women saying, oh, that nigga ain't shit, he ain't doing this, and da-da-da, and you be like, yeah, well, fuck you, bitch. Isn't that you not protecting that black woman? Okay, so let's, yeah. We all have to take that time to just step back and see and listen and to be open to the truth of what our counterpart is saying. It makes no sense for everybody to have these like experiences, and then for the opposite sex to just say, well, that ain't true because I be doing this, so like y'all ain't seeing it. Or it's just like, that ain't true because y'all must not be looking for them real black women. I mean, something gotta be true, because it is true. It's truth to everything that both sides are saying. So now it's time for us to come together as a collective and start healing. We have to start healing. It's imperative. Once we start healing on the inside, then it will start to show on the outside. And that is when we really start to elevate. So, there you have it, guys. Who's to blame for the can't get right? Both of us. Through our history of racism and colorism, we have been destroyed. Our DNA has been destroyed and programmed through generations after generations. And we have not tried to stop it and change it. But now is the time for change, because I do believe in real black love, and I do believe that we can all have that. Now, obviously, some people will just go outside their race because that's just the person for them. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you start dating people because of their race, that's a fetish, and that no longer is serving and providing you love, but it's providing you this lust factor. And that is something that we all have to think about. So guys, since we know that this takes healing, and we know everybody's not gonna do it, I'm gonna say what Yana Van Zant says. I'm not gonna fight you for your healing. But we know that is needed. So today, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys will start this journey with each other. Take the time to ask your Black male friends what's really going on. And Black men, take the time to ask your Black female friends the same thing. How about we all be open and we all accept what's really going on and change for the better. All right, guys. Well, until next time, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, because I am reaching the real and you find out everything you need to know here. All right, guys. Bye.